And now you have to ask yourself, how did 50 come into the possession of Diddy's footage for Diddy's documentary about Diddy?
For years, Katt Williams was dismissed as a comedian who talked too much. But after his explosive January 2024 Club Shay Shay interview, his claims began matching real events. Suddenly, he wasn't just telling jokes. He was exposing power, secrecy, and an industry built to protect its biggest names. Then 50 Cent's documentary, Sean Combs, The Reckoning, revisited long-rumored patterns while seemingly avoiding certain influential figures. As Diddy's legal troubles intensified, Katt's earlier warning about 7 untouchable people resurfaced, and viewers began wondering whether he had been pointing to something far bigger all along.
Comedy Jam 25. It's good to see so many funny people together in one room, all wondering the same thing. Is Katt Williams gonna
Def Comedy Jam 25. The room was packed with comedy legends, roaring laughter, and a tension no one could ignore. Everyone was waiting for the same thing. Would Katt Williams actually show up?
check this out?
Okay. It's downloading right now.
Then you look at the scenario how everybody used Pac to make their stuff famous or make their project better. You got people who use their songs with Pac and tell them how much they love Pac, but they do songs with Puffy. You got Steve Harvey, old bit that, you know, this motherfucker telling, well, fuck Pac, according to everybody else. He brings Snoop and Puffy on there and say, these the dudes who's running this in the East Coast, West Coast.
What's up, Snoop?
What's up, huh? Hey, whoa. Wait a minute, fellas here. Hold up. You know, I know all about this East Coast, West Coast rivalry thing here, but we in Chicago now. This rivalry stuff, we gotta stop it, man. We stop that, we stop a lot of this violence.
Yo, Steve, check this, man. All that East Coast, West Coast stuff is a bunch of media hype. It's been my dog from day one, you know what I'm saying? It's all good between me and him. That's my peoples.
For real, that's what we came in for. We came in and light it up and ride it up. We make it.
Now, Pac, if you love Pac so much, how you with the motherfuckers they got something to do with the first get down that happened to Pac in New York?
The message was clear. Diddy allegedly wasn't acting alone, and powerful figures may have helped shield him from public scrutiny. Katt never named all 7 people, but his warning was enough to trigger massive online speculation. Viewers began connecting their own dots, and Snoop Dogg quickly became one of the names repeatedly mentioned, showing how fast theories spread when influential figures remain unnamed.
You lying! You lying! He's lying! He didn't even buy it yet! He's lying!
Fans quickly resurfaced old interviews, jokes, and clips showing Snoop openly discussing Diddy's parties and the close connection between their circles. None of it proved wrongdoing, but it raised one major question. Why was his name completely absent from the documentary? One theory was that mentioning Snoop could trigger enormous backlash. He isn't just a rapper, he's a global brand and cultural icon, leading some viewers to believe his influence made him almost impossible to challenge publicly.
Well, this person is in a prison, actually right now sitting in a courtroom, and that's Diddy. Yes, he didn't say his name, but it was very clear to everyone who he was talking about here.
Kevin Hart's name surprised many viewers, especially as attention turned to his early career links to events known as Flavor Camp. Connected to Diddy, these gatherings were promoted as opportunities for rising talent. But years later, they fueled speculation about how certain careers may have been shaped behind the scenes.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
you know, the internet is going wild on him, saying that he was a curator and a narrator of one of the Diddy parties and got caught on tape. You didn't hear that?
Wow. I didn't hear that one.
That must be one of your favorite. That must be one of your favorite comedians, then. Cause you didn't hear that?
That was cool.
Huh?
I didn't hear it.
Get out of here.
It was cool, but I didn't hear that one.
Oh my!
Must have missed it, man. I think I caught most of them.
I think he almost fell in the tub with one of the girls. Diddy had some girls in the tub, a tub of baby oil or something like that, and he almost fell in the tub. You gotta understand, they get caught up in the moment. with the alcohol, the drugs, and then certain bottles that are laced with certain things that take you away from your normal self. And you end up probably doing something that you probably never do again in your life. You'll never get caught up in those things ever before. There are a lot of celebrities that go to these parties like this.
Fans soon revisited Kevin Hart's older comedy routines, and while none of the material proved anything, some jokes suddenly sounded different to certain viewers. That sparked new questions about what he may have witnessed during his rise. Online theories claimed that naming Hart could create serious legal and business problems because of his studio deals, contracts, and major projects. Nothing was confirmed, but the silence only made the speculation grow.
On all honestly, brother, you would have to ask him that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm looking at it like that, then I know, those mansions are heavily guarded, 1. 2, he wasn't getting the love that he would get. I don't think he getting love in LA. I don't know. He said he owns LA, he runs LA, he runs Miami, and he runs New York.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Mase may be one of the quietest names in this discussion, but his turbulent history with Bad Boy Records remains impossible to ignore. Public contract disputes, years of frustration, and his distance after the allegations against Diddy surfaced only raised more questions. Many expected Mase to speak out, but he stayed silent, and that silence became part of the story. Some fans believe he knows far more than he has revealed, while others think he simply wants to leave the past behind. Either way, his close connection to Bad Boy made him a name that could have opened doors powerful people may have preferred to keep shut.
The day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly, anytime 2 rappers or 2 people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion, listen here, man. My dudes in Philly, I got some real strong dudes in Philly. They don't play that. And they probably embarrassed for the fact to see that Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood, whereas that he's dressing like Diddy, hugged up with Diddy. I think that Lil Rod know a lot of, but I know this. 2 men dress alike, it's just like 2 men laying down.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours.
Meek Mill entered the conversation after an alleged audio clip spread online and triggered intense debate. Some dismissed it as unreliable, while others treated it seriously. Meek denied any wrongdoing, but the controversy refused to disappear. Online theories claimed that naming him directly could have exposed the documentary to defamation disputes, legal challenges, and major media backlash. Nothing confirmed that anything was removed, but many viewers saw the silence as another example of platforms choosing protection over confrontation.
Yo, they don't even bootleg no more, man. So it's gonna be hard to figure it out if it does exist.
Perhaps the most sensitive names were Justin Bieber and Usher, both of whom were linked to Diddy early in their careers. As old interviews and videos resurfaced, renewed attention fell on their experiences, especially Bieber's emotional reactions to later questions from paparazzi. The footage proved nothing on its own. But it raised disturbing questions about whether some young stars were protected professionally while their well-being was overlooked. Many viewers believe the documentary avoided this subject not because it was unimportant, but because publicly identifying possible victims could have caused even greater harm.
Stacey Dash, Ray J, Clive Davis, how are they all connected?
I want to say Diddy, but I don't. Yeah.
We're going to be going through all of those possibilities.
Oh, okay. I wasn't supposed to answer. Okay.
Then there was Clive Davis. If Diddy was viewed as the king, Clive was seen as the architect, the gatekeeper above the gatekeeper. For many viewers, his absence felt especially significant because he represented something larger than one individual, the industry system itself. Mentioning Clive could have shifted the documentary from exposing one powerful figure to questioning how the entire business operates. And to some viewers, that was the one line the filmmakers were never willing to cross.
I like the idea of it being exciting, and I picked this project and started working on it about 5 months before I found Alex. And I know that she has the artistic integrity that it would take to make it a great project, you know. And there's the Quincy Jones era of production is find me that bass player because he's the baddest man out there in Chicago, and find me that keyboardist and fly them in from Miami, and we put them in and have the greatest jam session they ever heard, and it just always resulted in great hit music.
50 Cent addressed the rumors carefully, explaining that documentaries are shaped by time limits, episode counts, and legal restrictions. But through jokes and subtle comments, Katt Williams seemed to imply that some omissions may have been strategic, not simply creative. Online theories pointed to legal pressure, distribution concerns, industry influence, or even the need to protect people who may have been harmed. None of it was confirmed, and the missing names were never added. For many viewers, the most disturbing part wasn't simply who had been excluded. It was how familiar the pattern looked. One public fall guy takes the blame, while the larger system quietly disappears back into the shadows. After Sean Combs' The Reckoning was released, fans noticed how quickly the focus narrowed almost entirely to Diddy. The bigger questions, who funded the events, booked the venues, attended repeatedly, and approved everything, slowly disappeared. Online commentators compared it to past industry scandals. One person becomes the public face, a few explosive details are revealed, and anything connecting too many powerful figures is dismissed as unverified, too risky, or completely off limits.